How are you, talents of God? So I just brought up this video. I just wanted to show us, because when I keep saying better yourself, talent of God, better yourself, oh, talent of God, better yourself, oh, I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. Yeah? Okay. So here it is. For instance, if I tell you the comedian, if I just mention to you who is that comedian that sings, what pops up in your mind? You tend to think of an Apororo or a Kenny Black. I'm sure there are a handful of them from the many lots of comedians. So that's what it is. You have to stand out from the crowd. You've got to add a skill onto your talent to better yourself. That's just what I'm saying in a nutshell. So whatever you have that God have given you is not sufficient. That's just what I'm saying. You'll be lost in the crowd, especially in a country as big as Nigeria with our population. I mean, I went to Botswana the other day. There were just 2 million in the whole of Botswana. That's not even up to the population of Lagos. So you understand what we are saying. If you have one talent there is the possibility that you will shine. But in Nigeria here, I mean, don't be lost in the crowd, sha. That's my bottom line. So personally, I learn a skill every year. Last year, I learned how to make this braided wig. I learned it. It's a skill I acquired. I just like learning things out of my comfort zone, within my comfort zone. I don't care. I just love learning because as a talent coach, I must know all these things. Even if I don't know it to perfection, even if I don't know it to be able to commercialize it, to be able to sell, but at least I know the rudiments. So if somebody comes with me, if somebody comes to me, that's it. If somebody comes to me and asks me for an advice, how do I go about this? I have this talent, I never learnt it, but I believe I can make hair. I believe I can. I have 1 or 2 tips now to tell them, to show them in the right light that no, you are doing it wrong. Why don't you try it this way? Why don't you try it that way? So for me, that's why I learn a skill every year. I just love learning skills. So, but for you, who are the talent? Who is feeling lost? Who is going round auditions every time? Why don't you add another skill? Go to YouTube now. Go on Google. Knowledge is free these days. They're not asking you to pay anything. Just go and learn step-by-step approach there. If you cannot learn it physically, because I like learning physically too. I like going to the schools and learning the rudiments, watching from the masters of the game. But if you cannot do that, if you think it's too financially tasking for you, go to YouTube, my sister. Go to Google, my brother. Learn, read, research, and add it up onto your already God-given talent. Okay, enough of the story. So here it is. This is Joke's hair because I'm making it for my friend Joke, and I've been on it for a while. Okay, because I'm doing some other things, but of course she asked me to do this for her and I'm delivering it this week. So here it is. I braided all of this from scratch and then I've attached it. You can see that I've done, in fact, 90%. The only thing remaining now is to close this up, to close this gap. Now this wig, I'm using a wig without closure. Okay, so this is just pure net under, and then I have to close the gaps with hair, with this braided hair, 1 by 1. So that is how it looks. This is our hair. I combine 2 colors here. I use black and I use gold. Like I said, I'm not a professional. So don't come for me attacking me. The whole idea is learn a skill. Learn a skill. Add it to what you already know. So now if somebody is asking me about twisting, I don't expect anybody to come and ask me about twisting anyway, because I'm in the field of art, which is visual arts and performing arts. you know. But if anybody is asking me, I know what to point them out, you know, point them to get the best of twist. For instance, this twist I've made them now, they're not loosening back. There's a trick. Some people will make twist and before you drop one, it would have loosened halfway. These ones are not doing that now. So I'm not a professional, like I said, but I'm not doing badly as well. So that's that for 2018 skill. Now 2019, this year alone, I've learned something else. I learned photography, I learned videography. This video I'm making right now, I learned it. I acquired the skill of how to make this video. Do you understand how to use? And for your information, this particular video I'm making, I'm using my mobile phone to record. There's a skill set attached to that. You can't just carry your mobile phone and believe you can shoot with the clarity and everything. There is a skill set you gotta learn. I learned that as well, and I'm still learning it. So why don't you pick up a skill? And I'm not done learning. I'm still going to learn and learn. I already have my baggage full of skill sets already, which brought me into this business of talent coaching and talent agency. I mean, those ones are in the arts already. I'm a dancer, I'm a choreographer, I'm a presenter, I'm a crafter. I can go on and on with that. Now I'm beginning to learn some other skills which are out of my comfort zone, which are more visual because I am more performing by nature. You understand? I'm more of a performing artist by nature. So I'm now beginning to learn more of visuals, and I'm enjoying it. Begin to learn something new and find your edge in this seemingly overcrowded industry. I leave you to ponder on that. And remember, I got you. I love you. I am there for you. Peace out.